Welcome to the Tableau lesson. In this lesson, you will learn how to download and install Tableau, download and set up the JDBC driver, and then use that JDBC driver to connect Presto to Tableau. One thing to keep in mind about these different clients like Tableau, Presto CLI, or RStudio is that they can only talk to Presto if you have the Presto server running. So don't forget to kick off the Presto server. For this lesson, we will install Tableau 2020.3 and the Presto JDBC driver 0.237.2. If you notice, I'm using the latest version of the JDBC driver as of this recording, and from my testing, the latest version of the Presto JDBC driver works very well with my current Presto server version of 3.3.1. And with that, let's get started. First things first. Open up a web browser, enter in the following URL, tableu.com. Once you land on the page, go ahead and click on the products. This should give you a list of products. Look for Tableau Desktop and then click on it. Click on the Try It for Free button. Next, enter in your email and click to download the free trial version of Tableau. Click on Allow. Once the download is complete, click through and accept all the defaults in order to install it. In case you haven't noticed, I typically speed up the video during downloads. That way you don't have to sit and wait for the download to complete. Now go to the Applications folder, look for the Tableau Desktop you just downloaded, and click on it. This should start up Tableau. As of this version of Tableau, you get this pop-up, and the pop-up wants you to provide information about yourself or your company. Go ahead and do that. Once Tableau starts up, look for the list to the left called To a Server. Click on More, and enter Presto in the search bar to find Presto. Enter the information as shown. If you recall, this is the same information we entered for the Presto CLI and for RStudio Desktop. However, keep in mind there is one difference. For Presto CLI and for Tableau, you want to remove the HTTP and simply use localhost. But for RStudio, you want to put the HTTP, and so the way we have it now for Tableau is not going to work. I need to get rid of the HTTP and just leave localhost. But notice that even after filling out this information into this form, the sign in button is still grayed out. And that's because we need to install the Presto driver. Without the Presto JDBC driver, we cannot connect Tableau to Presto. Now, there are other ways to connect Tableau to Presto. For instance, you can use an ODBC driver. But for this lecture, we're going to focus on the JDBC driver that comes from Tableau. Click on this link to go get the JDBC driver. Click on Presto and click to download the JDBC jar file. Once the download is complete, move the downloaded file to the location shown on the download page. And that is /library/Tableau/drivers. Once this is done, if you have Tableau running, shut it down so that the changes can take effect. We don't want to forget, let's first kick off the Presto server. If we don't do this, Tableau will not be able to connect to the Presto server. Now restart Tableau and enter in the connection information again, making sure to leave out the HTTP when you enter the local host. Now you can see that the Sign In button is now available. Click on it to enter into Tableau. Once we get to Tableau, you can click on the Search button to see the list of tables in the information schema. Once the list of tables are visible, double-click on the table called Tables. This should push it up to the right side of Tableau. And if you click on Update Now below, you see the different rows of the table. Click on Remove to clear the canvas. Another way to access the data is to click on the New Custom SQL button to reveal an editor where you can directly enter the SQL query. Click on OK to run the query. And as you can see, you get the same results as before. And with that, let's summarize what we've done so far. We've learned how to download and install Tableau, download and set up the Presto JDBC driver, and connect Tableau to Presto.